everybody. What I want to talk about today is not getting pushed back into your old box. And the reason I want to talk about this is because this started to happen to me on the weekend at a family event, and it drove me nuts. It actually made me really annoyed for a little while. And then I realized that this is normal. This is what people do. People get used to how we are, whether it's us being a certain size or liking certain foods or certain activities or whatever. There's all sorts of different things that, people associate with being who we are. And when we start to change those things, it's very uncomfortable for some people. Some people are happy for us when we make changes, and some people feel like if we're making changes, that maybe they need to look at their own lives and make changes too, or they feel like we're judging them because they're still the same even though we're changing, which usually isn't true. Usually if we're making big changes in our lives, we're not looking at other people and what they're doing because we don't have time. We're busy, we're doing workouts and eating different and all the different things that we do as part of LiveFit. So what I want to encourage you to do is to feel okay with stepping out of whatever box you've been in, making those changes, and then standing your ground. So what happened to me was I turned up at my family's place and I had all this pink stuff with me because you know how I love pink. I had my pink sunglasses, my little pink bag, my little pink purse, and and my aunt was teasing me about pink and how I used to hate pink. But it wasn't like just a little light-hearted ribbing. Like she was really like, well, you used to hate pink, what happened sort of thing. And it was kind of uncomfortable. And it went on for just that little bit too long and it was a little bit weird. And then I realized that maybe it was just too much of a transition, too much of a change, and it made her feel uncomfortable because the niece that she always knew me to be is a different person now. And the pink was just a symptom of that. So, and that's happened in other ways as well. Like, I've been at family events and somebody goes to serve me something that I don't eat anymore. And they say, well, you used to love this, cake or cinnamon roll, whatever it is. And when I say, no, thank you, I don't want any, it's kind of uncomfortable again for people because they feel, like maybe I'm judging them because I lost weight and I'm not eating it anymore. And, maybe I'm looking at them having a serving of it and thinking, oh, well, you shouldn't do that. And I'm not. I don't care. They can eat whatever they want. I get to make choices for me and not judge other people. And I really want to encourage you to do that too. So, if you've made a big change, whether it is that you've lost 30 pounds and maybe now you're smaller than the sister who was always smaller than you, or, maybe you're not eating whatever the family favorite is and you're making a different choice, you might be under a lot of pressure to change back and get back in your box and be the person that you used to be when you're around people who are uncomfortable with the changes. Now, some families you can talk about that stuff openly and have a good heart-to-heart discussion about it and, really resolve something and all move on. And some families that doesn't work as well and it leads to World War III. You know your family, so if you can talk to them, do. And if you can't, then find another outlet for the frustration of when they're trying to push you back in your box and talk to somebody else about it. And then when you're with your family, be loving, be warm, accept that if you're making changes, they might not be comfortable, but that's okay. They can be uncomfortable. Just stick to your guns and stay calm and be the person that you want to be. And maybe that is the person that you've always been, but if you're doing LiveFit, it's probably not. You probably want to change the person you used to be. So make that change, embrace your change, and be proud of yourself because we're proud of you too. We really love you. See you later.